welcome to Treasure Bandit's Metal Detecting UK, and welcome to our episode number 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, go over and see episode 1. It's talking about the equipment we use and what equipment you need. And episode today, we're going to be talking how to use it. So today, I have my trusty assistant to show you how easy it is for a novice to learn metal detecting. Right, so the first thing Rachel's going to do, she's going to turn the machine on. So once she's turned the machine on, she's going to do a noise balance. And so she's going to demonstrate this by holding the metal detector in the air. And this will reduce any interference like pylons, mobile phones, etc. that could interfere with the metal detector. Right. Now Rachel's done her noise balance, she's going to now do a ground balance. Now what this is to pump the metal detector on the ground, and this takes out any minerals and makes the metal detector go quiet. So it's balancing to what the materials are in the ground. So if you're on a beach, could be more minerals. Now Rachel's sorted out the noise balance and the ground balance, the next thing she's going to do is sensitivity to what her liking could be. Now to do this, sensitivity can go up and down, and with numbers, going up means the objects could be smaller, or going down the object could be bigger, depending where you are. If you're in a field where there's a lot of iron, it's a noisy field, you want the sensitivity to be a bit lower. But then if you're in a quiet field, you can then go deeper with your metal detector and you can put your sensitivity right full. Right, the next step is your iron. So this is called non-various or various. So that would mean you could go into a field and you could have no iron at all and you're okay. You'd put it to various, so you can listen out to any other metals that are in the field without being any interference with any iron. If you're in a field where there is iron, you would want to go to non-various. This will knock out all the iron items that are in the ground and making it much more easier to target all the good stuff. Right, the next thing Rachel's going to do is recovery. This is the last one on the metal detector for basic, and what this is, if you go into a field where it is very trashy, you would want your recovery to be very high, so you go high as possible. If you're in a field where there is no trash at all and hardly any iron, then you can go as low as you like. And what this does, as the metal detector goes over an item, it then speeds up, and any item that goes back to the box comes back very quick. Or if you're in a quiet field, you can then go deeper and you get an item coming back slower. So there you go. That is your basic setup for how to use a metal detector. Now all metal detectors differ depending what make and model you have. So you can always read your instructions very carefully, or you can give us a bell or leave a comment and we can direct you to the right person that knows that particular machine. Right, so now Rachel's got her metal detector all set up ready to go. She's now going to demonstrate how to walk forward and swing her metal detector. So she's doing it very slow and very low, swinging it right to left until she finds a target that she wants. And now this is very good in a noisy place to wear headphones, so any noise that's in the background you will only hear, you will not hear at all. You will hear it all in your headphones. Right, now she's found a target, she's going to try the cross swing, where she'll swing it one way and then turn to the side and swing it the other way. Now what this does, it tells her if it's a strong target or if there's anything next to it. Now she's decided that it is a good target, so what she's going to do now is use a pinpoint button to actually pinpoint exactly in the ground it's going to be. Right, now Rachel's found the target, she's going to demonstrate how to dig a correct hole. Now by doing this, she do 3 cuts. One, just like a square but with not the last cut. So this is called a trapdoor or plug. And she'll lift it up nice and gently. Right, now Rachel's found the hole, she's going to put a sheet down next to the hole. And what we do with this is to respect the owner's land. So if you're in someone's garden or a wreck and you want to keep it clean, that's what you put the mud on when you dig it out the hole. Now she's going to use a pinpointer that we demonstrated in episode 1 and turn it on. And she's going to now stick this in the hole. And with the pinpointer, you'll find that it will go off, but the faster the sound goes, the nearer the item's going to be. Now she's found the item, she needs to remove some soil by using a trowel. And by placing the mud onto the plastic is keeping everything nice and clean for the owner. And once she's dug it out, she'll go over with the pinpointer. And now she can't hear the pinpointer, she knows that it's out and it will be on the bag. And there you go, chaps. She is now £1 richer. So once she's done this, she will put that in her pocket or in her little pouch that she would have. And then the next step is to replace the soil back into the hole, as so, where it's all nice and tidy. And put in the plug back nice and neat, and then steps on it. Now to do this, the reason people do this and they make a plug where it's still attached to the grass is so the grass will then carry on growing back. If you cut a circle all the way round, you will find the grass will die and you will get a round brown patch, and that would upset the owner. Right, and you're probably just wondering to yourself, well, what about the beach? Well, if you saw in our episode 1, it is different. The equipment is different. Instead of using a spade, you've got a scoop. So you don't have to worry about the holes so much. All you need to do is to fill them back in. The sea will do the rest. Again, you will need insurance for the beach as well, because if you've got any dog walkers and they come over and fall over your hole, you're also covered. Now the only difference that I'm going to show you, and this is why we've come indoors, is the pinpointer. Now the pinpointer in the water is going to be different to what it is on dry land. So I'm going to turn you around now and show you why it's so different. Right guys, so here we've got a bowl of water in the house. Now in the seawater you've got a lot of minerals. So when you turn your pinpointer on and you put it into the water, it goes off. Just like so. So when you turn it off, and the correct way to do it is put it in the water first and then turn it on. And now it's quiet. Very, very quiet. So what's happened now is that the pinpointer has balanced itself off with the minerals in the water. So this is a demonstration of what we're going to do. So I've got a 2p piece and I'm going to place it underneath the bowl. So now my pinpoint is balanced itself off. So now when I turn it back on in the water, I have to do it again, in the water. Oh, it's off, that's it, off, turn it on. It's now quiet until I get to the 2p that's underneath. And that's how you work a pinpointer in the water. Otherwise you just will not find the target if it's if you're putting it in before you actually press the button. You need to balance your pinpointer as well in on the beach. Guys, thank you for watching episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it and you learnt something from it. Next week on episode 3, we are going to look at, what we're going to look at, Rachel?
How Jamie tries to get permission.
Yes.
To go out metal detecting on their land, that is.
Land, yes. So we're going to do the right way and the wrong way. And then afterwards we're going to tell you what you can do once you found your finds. There's also laws in it as well, so you need to know all that information if you find something decent, and what happens with the landowners and so on. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate you spending your time sitting down watching it, and hope you have learned something from it, and we'll all see you next time.